Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs. You can come into a savasana type position. Go ahead and spread out and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Allow the back side of your body to release into the floor. Come into a nice slow rhythm with your breath. Feeling where you are, right here, right now. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out long through the arms and legs. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee into your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in, releasing deep into your hip crease. And then straighten this leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee back in, open it out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. Try to keep the torso even, hips even, so you're not tipping to the right, but keep that left hip grounded. And then release. Bend your knee and bring it across for a spinal twist. You can open out through the right arm. Let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal and your right arm on a high diagonal, so the fingers and toes reach away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close. And then straighten this leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist, first with a bent knee, and then try straightening your left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. release. Roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. Drop your feet to the floor. And let's get set up for a little bit of core work. Draw the belly in, press the lower back down, interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Just take 2 more like this. Last one. Release down, send your right leg up. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. One more. Release and switch. Left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. One more. And then switch again. Right leg high. This time take your left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. Trying not to use too much momentum or arm strength, but really just abdominals leading the way. One more. Switch. Last set, left leg high, right arm across. Face relaxed. Strong core. One more. And then release. Stretch along through arms and legs. Bring your knees back in, another little circle or rock. If it feels okay to do so, take a couple rock and rolls on the length of your spine. If this does not feel like a good idea right now, don't do it. If you are rocking, you might use the momentum of this to bring your hands to the floor in front of you, maybe even getting a little hover through the feet or hips. And then use this momentum to step or hop your feet back, finding your way into a high push-up position. You can get there however you get there. Spread your fingers, check your alignment, engage your core, and then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. Come into your back bend, cobra or up dog, as low or high as feels right for you. Wherever you are, shoulders down. And then back to down dog when you're ready, hips high. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You may want to pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. As you settle onto 2 feet evenly, you might have your heels up or down, your knees bent or straight. Do this in the way that it works for you. Let's drop the knees and sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With your arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little bit more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through the left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Taking any movement, any arm position. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Let's step up to the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Let's take a full A series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths. You're welcome to take these breaths in child's pose or sitting or on your forearms or knees, any neutral shape. Last deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, when you're ready, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee. Making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Feeling what you are doing. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Let's grab the left wrist. Take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. And then back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Feel free to grab some blocks for your hands or bend the supporting leg. We'll try and do this with hips square. And with the upper body letting go, like ragdoll. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Sink low, deep bend in the front leg, straight long back leg. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog. Feel what you're doing, whether you take a vinyasa or move in some other way. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. And then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across. Up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. Arms up. Settle in. Grab your right wrist, take it over, a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time, the way you don't normally cross. Open the heart, sink the hips. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. Let your head hang, let your neck release. Reach that back leg straighter, longer, higher, but let it be right where it gets. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Sink low, deep bend in the front leg. Last breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog through your movement transition, and then settle into your resting pose. Could be down dog, child's pose, sitting, or something else. If it's useful, close your eyes. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips sink low, head reaches high, shoulders low, fingers high. Strong core supporting you. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's take a twist here. So you can bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee and come into a prayer twist. You could also bring your left hand to the inside of your front foot. Wherever you are, expanding, lengthening. Now let's extend the arms straight, so that could be on the outside or inside of your front leg. Going towards a straight long line through the arms. Take a little shift front to back. And then windmill up and around into warrior two. Take your time adjusting your footing. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling. Reverse warrior two. Big side stretch. Let's straighten the front leg. Triangle, reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin, your ankle, block, or the floor. Expanding past the tips of the fingers, past the top of the head. Last breath here. And release. Make your way to down dog, however you get there. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Come into your twist, right elbow cross. Or extend the arms, whatever you did on the first side. Feeling where you are. Let's extend the arms straight, either on the outside or inside of that front leg. Take a little rock front to back. And then windmill up and around. Warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog. Let's come right into a pigeon pose, right side. When you're ready, slide the right knee forward. Scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. Set up support if support is useful, something under your hip or chest or forehead. Releasing the weight of your body towards the floor. Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your right hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the right. And then shift the weight over to the left. Send the right leg back. Make your way into pigeon on the other side. If that didn't get you there, find your way. Left knee forward, right leg back. Make sure you're on the center line of the right leg. Add support if support is useful. And then release towards the floor. Let's bring the upper body back up. Lean to the left. Bring the back leg around to the front this time. Right foot to the outside of the left knee. Coming into a seated spinal twist. Both sit bones grounded. Bring the right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm will either hug the knee or hook to the outside of the knee. Really ground down through that right hip. Lengthen and rotate. Keep going towards more height, more length. Even deeper twist. Last breath here. Let's release, unwind, and switch. Other leg on top, bottom leg could be straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you, right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Breath by breath, see what's possible. More height. More rotation. Last breath here. Let's release, unwind, take a little windshield wiper side to side. And then roll back onto your back, bring your knees in. Little circle or rock. Let's take a couple back bends, starting with bridge. Drop your feet to the floor. Feet are hip width apart, parallel right under your knees. And then press your feet down to lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. You can kind of rock side to side to shrug your shoulders underneath you. Lift the hips as high as you can. Let them be where they get. When the pose feels complete, come down and rest. You can rest here until you feel like coming up again. If you feel like coming up again, you can take bridge, what we just did, or any other back bend. You might do a half wheel, full wheel, supported bridge, something else. Stay as long or short as you like. Could be 1 or 2 breaths, could be a long hold. Each time the pose feels complete, come down and rest. And rest until you feel like coming up again. If you don't feel like coming up again, you can move on to a counter stretch. Happy baby, forward fold, something else. We are moving towards the end of class, so this is a time to get in. Any last pose. Really check in with yourself. What are you needing now? If you're enjoying what you're doing, keep doing that. If you need something else, do that. If you're not sure, practice asking and waiting for an answer. You might finish with a twist, a restorative pose, an inversion. Just moving around a little. Anything or nothing. Could also do a little self-massage if there's a part of your body that could use some help releasing. While you're still moving through your active practice, keep breathing, keep feeling what you're doing. When you are ready to come into your final resting pose, you can then let go of the control of your breath. Let go of trying to do anything. Coming into stillness, ease. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in and roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. Bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.